And how can someone go through the wall of faith in a healthy way?
I think a simple definition of deconstruction is simply pulling something apart piece by piece. That's what deconstruction means. So if you think of like, I'm going to remodel my house. Yep. Well, first I got to tear some stuff down. Or if I'm going to completely demolish a building and it's just going to be an open lot, that's also tearing it down. And I think for me, one of the helpful distinctions I came to in my life is there is a healthy deconstruction, but there's an unhealthy demolition, and they're not the same. And really, the difference between deconstruction and demolition, the way that I understand them, is deconstruction is for the purpose of getting down to the most true, useful, beneficial parts of a thing for reconstruction. Whereas demolition is just like tear it all down. And I think what happened, and I actually think our culture is starting to pull out of this, was not deconstruction for the purpose of reconstruction. It was actually what I would call deconstructionism, where like deconstructionism became its own worldview. It became its own belief system that literally philosopher Jacques Derrida kind of pioneered this thing. And it's interesting. He even distanced himself from the word deconstruction eventually. And it just became almost this way and mode of living where like question everything and everything is wrong and there is no truth. And so there's also this idea of like anti-structuralism, that any structure that exists needs to be torn down. And I actually think right now we're in the middle of seeing that pendulum start to swing the other way.